Hello YouTube, I analyze conservative and liberal candidates and their positions on immigration. A linkage institution is a structure in society that connects people to the government with things like elections, interest groups, and media. Political parties and candidates are key stakeholders in the election cycle. The reason why I associate them is because candidates that stand for office and candidates standing as individuals are affiliated in some way, shape, or form to political parties, which both express candidates' political ideology and position while making subtle promises to the public in order to cast certain votes or to get people to take political positions siding with them. I had the opportunity to analyze Paul Ryan's quick speech regarding immigration reform. Now, the political ideology of this source is no doubt liberal, and why I believe this source is liberal is that the viewpoints of Paul Ryan are strongly agreeing with immigration reform and how it reinforces the idea of American dream. The video, Paul Ryan Immigration Reform Needed to Restore the American Dream, has the point of view on how right now the idea of the American dream is being lost rather than supported. The reason that this source is biased is because he does not mention the ways which legalizing immigration would affect people's financial life. Paul Ryan claims that with restoring immigration, we could, in the long run, profit and in the meantime support and gain back the concept of the American dream. Paul Ryan provides his audience with personal experiences which strengthen his argument by making his audience remember that everyone in the United States are immigrants and came here with the intention of succeeding in life with support from the supposed American dream. A logical fallacy I found in this argument was called a slippery slope, intentionally presenting the idea that the American dream will die. The second source I had the opportunity to analyze was called Immigration Bill Presser with senators and Tea Party patriots, and their point of view and arguments over immigration. The political ideology of this source is mostly conservative, and the reason why I believe that is that most of the senators are conservative and are against immigration based on the evidence that they provide. I'm only going to talk about a few of the senators' points of view on immigration, but as a whole, the video was points that the senators made were logical. Despite the fact that they were a little hasty, they made huge points that were statistically correct. This source is biased because they were all elderly white men that worked for the government. Two senators that really spoke to me were Jim Henhoff and David Vedder, who claims that even if immigrants made bad decisions and were brought to jail, that legally they cannot keep them past a certain time, and that even if they made and passed a bill, that it would not properly be enforced. Jim Henhoff and David Vedder provided quoted research, statistics, and expert opinions to strengthen their argument, which really helped the audience be more aware of the concerns in this bill process. Some logical fallacies I found in this argument were red herring when Jim explained how he mentioned a issue regarding giving speeches in front of certain people who might view him badly rather than sticking to the situation at hand. Another logical fallacy I found was a hasty generalization that David made, that just because some Americans do not believe in immigration being legalized, that all of the Americans believe that it's wrong. I honestly don't believe in whether this is wrong or right, and I don't have any personal connections with these issues. Therefore, I don't have strong beliefs, but let's say that I knew nothing regarding immigration and that all of these resources, or all that I had to view were the resources that I was given. I would understand why the second source is easier to accept, knowing that they use many different things and statistics and all of that to strengthen their argument, other than just saying that because there's an idea of the American dream that we must abide by that. Thanks.